making sure that this
Give D-Tip a big wave your hats, wave your hands. Let him know how much you appreciated this performance by the United States Marine Corps F-35B as he taxis by and heads back to the performer parking area. We mentioned this a little earlier on, but it bears repeating. Because of your incredible support, the Oregon International Air Show has proudly contributed more than $6.99 million back into local charities, organizations, and community partners since 1988. Thank you for helping us make a difference both on and off the airfield. Once again, we'd like to thank the 700-strong volunteer army that helps make this air show happen year after year. They're often here days before the show, setting up. They're here during showtime. Many of them not able to even watch the air show they're helping to produce. And then they have to take it all back down. Just want to say thank you once again to our dedicated volunteer team. Craft participated in atomic bomb testing by the Australians after World War II. European theaters. After World War II, more than 55 countries used the P-51 in their militaries. On the right. Private ownership, being acquired by the museum in 1983. I encourage you, if you have a chance, to check out the complete Erickson collection by going to their website. The Erickson aircraft collection and the folks who keep these airplanes maintained also provide restoration services. And over the last couple of years, they've been in the process of restoring what is considered to be totally reskinned. Many bolts and parts have been replaced. There's a new avionics suite in the cockpit of the aircraft. It is essentially a brand new airplane. And I believe it is flying. It will be here in the United States for a little while longer and then head...
Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, the P-51 Mustang is experiencing some technical difficulties and will be landing here soon, and we will start the F-35A performance here momentarily.
Just fly airplanes, you also like to skydive, don't you?
I competed in wing space jumping for quite a few years. I do a lot of world record skydiving.
Now tell us about this next maneuver you're going to fly.
This is a tail slide. So you see me going straight up. I'm going to offload. I'm going to try to get it offloaded here. So she'll slide straight. We're not going to slide too far because we are doing surface level. But just to demonstrate how this airplane can slide backwards, now I'm going to go take a look. I'm going to call my pole holder.
Right, side slipping into the wind in a maneuver we call the knife edge. She's got to let it get a little bit lower to get that second ribbon, and she's done it again. She's got to get that airplane back into the hangar so that it's safe and secure. overnight, and then she'll make her way over to the autograph booth. She's just a great person. I know that you'll want to meet her and get her autograph. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the aerial demonstration of the F-35B Lightning II VMFA-2 502, along with the 3rd Marine Aircraft Wing and Marine Aircraft Group 11. We hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the future of the United States Marine Corps Strike.
Jumpers will exit from 5,000 feet above the ground, then perform an array of aerial maneuvers designed to showcase flying skill in free fall and under canopy. Attached to the left foot is a smoke bracket carrying 2 smoke canisters that will display a beautiful smoke trail in the sky.
Yes. We are going to be getting back underway at 1350. That's 1350, 150 this afternoon. So that will help you schedule your time as you enjoy a little break here. And the first aircraft that's going to be back in the skies is your United States Marine Corps F-35B Lightning II. You do not want to miss that. Now folks, I gotta also mention that here at the air show, it is what we call a no drone zone. So if you brought a drone with you, you gotta make sure that you put that back in your car. You're not allowed to fly it. We have just one drone that has been registered and certified to fly in our air show here today. And you're going to see that drone fly up and down the spectator line here. Lisa, our pilot, has just gotten airborne with that drone. And she's going to be trying to get some pictures of you. So I hope that you brushed your teeth, combed your hair, adjust the clothing. Make sure you're ready for a photo shoot here. You'll see that tiny little drone going back and forth up the spectator line, taking some pictures here. Drones, of course, have become incredibly useful for so many different things. And we're happy.
Freedom far as I can see. The road to run and the room to breathe. It's who I am and I'll always be. Caught up in the country. Caught up in the country. Caught up in the country.
Folks, you are watching Kyle Fowler in the Long Easy, a plane that looks like it is flying backwards, literally. You know, you can follow Kyle on social media by using the handle @KyleFowlerAirsports. You know, this Long Easy is not capable of aggressive aerobatics. It does more than make up for it with its unique style. Designed by Burt Rutan, the Delta Wing Canard is highly efficient with an impressive range of 1,000 nautical miles and a cruise speed of 175 knots or 201 miles per hour. Kyle comes to us from central Alberta, Canada, in a small town known as Rocky Mountain House. He actually grew up around the air show industry. At just 12 years old, he began announcing air shows for his father, Ken Fowler, of Team Rocket. In 2015, Kyle purchased his Long Easy with the goal of bringing this unique experimental aircraft to the airshow circuit. Kyle holds a commercial multi-engine IFR pilot's license, allowing him to travel to air shows throughout North America. Now, when he's not flying, Kyle works as a licensed automotive mechanic, a skill that comes in handy since the Long Easy is a home-built experimental aircraft. Kyle performs all of the aircraft's maintenance himself. Pulling up at Show Center and rolling that incredible looking airplane. And a beautiful barrel roll. Kyle Fowler again. You can follow him on social media at Kyle Fowler Aerosports. Kyle would like to take this opportunity to thank the following sponsors. They include Aerosport Power for powering the Long Easy with the Lycoming IO360. Also like to thank Artcraft Paint for the incredible paint scheme that pops in the sky. Also thank you to Aerotonics for our avionics install. And a big, huge thank you to Lightspeed Headsets. Watch now as Kyle comes in from our left as to the western end of the field, pulling up, rolling the Long Easy one way. And before he runs out of altitude, he'll pull back on the stick, and he'll perform another aileron roll in the opposite direction. And now, folks, we're going to go live to the cockpit and talk to Kyle. Kyle, my friend, you are looking great up there this afternoon.
Thank you so much, Ken. How's everybody in Hillsboro doing today?
They are cheering. We're having a grand time here at Hillsboro.
That's great to hear. Hey, while I got you on the radio, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say a big thank you to our air bosses, Jim Gibson and Kelly Hudson, along with our announcer, Ken Hildebrand. Without them, we can't do what we do. And Ken, you know this part. I love what I do.
And we love watching you, and thanks for the shout-out. We really appreciate it. Now, I know it's a lot of people that help you out with your performance here. I think you've got a couple special shout-outs you've got.
Ken, you still with me?
Hey, Kyle, can you hear me down here on the announcer stand?
I can. Did you catch last transmission?
Well, I was just saying that I know that there's a few other people that help you get from show to show. Do you want to talk about that?
Absolutely. I've got my ground crew, Jack, Frankie, along with my beautiful wife, Miranda, with me here today. Big thanks to them. Without them, I can't do what I do.
Now here is a nice pass by you, Kyle, in the Long Easy. It's truly a unique-looking airplane.
It's a little bit different. We've dubbed this thing the backwards plane, and as you can tell, easy to see why, because airplanes just go backwards.
Now, Kyle, people might notice when you get back down on the ground that it kind of sits on its nose when it's parked. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Absolutely. I'm just coming around to land here. The gear is coming out, and you'll see it is a 1/3 retract, and we do retract the nose gear when we park it, and that's because with the engine on the back, all that weight behind the airplane, if it's sitting level, it actually wants to flip over on its tail. So we have to retract the nose gear for parking and get that weight forward.
Now, Kyle, I got to say, we're really loving the sunshine here today. How is the flying conditions up there today?
It's a little bumpy today, but man, it is a beautiful day for an air show.
Absolutely. Now, Kyle, I know that you pilot this aircraft all across North America performing at air shows. Tell us a little bit about some of the creature comforts that you enjoy on the Long Easy.
Well, this aircraft was actually built for cross country. The range is about 1,000 nautical miles. Unfortunately, my bladder only has a 600 nautical mile range.
And it's not going to change the older you get, my friend.
I think that range dropped every single year, buddy.
I love it. Kyle, it's been such an honor working with you all weekend long. I look forward to catching up with you later on in the air show season.
Absolutely, Ken. And folks, one more time, let's give a big round of applause for our air boss, Jim and Kelly, along with our announcer, Ken.
Thanks very much, Kyle. Now, I know after you get the airplane put back to bed, you're going to come out and sign some autographs. Is that correct?
That's absolutely correct. We'll be at the autograph tent here momentarily.
Right on. Now, are you done, or you got something else up your sleeve for us?
I think we got a little bit of time here. We did it earlier, but you know how NASCAR does their little 360s when they're done their races?
I definitely think I know what you're talking about, my friend.
Well, we did it earlier, and I also think we do it better, but for the folks that weren't here for the opening of the air show, we're going to do a smoking 360 air show style, and by a round of applause, I want you guys to tell me if we do it better than NASCAR or not.
All right, we are ready to go. Let's show them NASCAR people what a burning or a smoking 360 looks like air show style.
All right, Ken, let's hit it.
What do you think, Hillsboro? Does Kyle do it better than NASCAR? They are cheering. Thank you so much, Kyle. Well done.
Thanks, Ken. We'll talk to everybody on the ground.
Roger that. There you have it, folks. Kyle Fowler talking to us live from the cockpit of the Long Easy. What a great job. We'll demonstrate the 5th generation advanced flight control laws as he prepares to execute the pedal turn. Watch as the F-35 uses a high G pull to pure nose high, followed by an inverted pull to enter the pedal turn. The pilot will display how he can rapidly orient the nose around in any direction as the aircraft looks as if it is falling through the sky. Folks, if you haven't gotten a picture or a video of the F-35B yet, here's another chance. D-Tip setting up the F-35B for a spectacular photo pass coming in from the right. D-Tip is now converting the aircraft into the STOVL mode to return back in front of the crowd in a hover. You will notice several doors opening on the aircraft. The large door on the top of the aircraft, just behind the canopy, is the upper lift fan door. This is the intake for the horizontally mounted forward lift fan. Opposite this door, on the bottom of the aircraft, you can see the lower lift fan doors, which are the exhaust for the lift fan. You'll also see the doors at the rear of the aircraft, which open to allow the main engine exhaust nozzle to rotate down.
All I do is win, no matter what. Got money on my mind.
Major Sanchez is now positioning the aircraft for a deceleration to hover the aircraft right here at Show Center. The entire weight of the aircraft will be supported by the thrust from the lift fan, main engine, and roll control nozzles, generating 40,000 pounds of thrust. This capability to conduct a vertical landing operations is what allows the F-35B to operate from amphibious ships and provides additional flexibility for operations in austere environments. aircraft, as you can see, is accelerating from its hover to set up for a rolling vertical landing, which is designed to stop the F-35 in the shortest possible distance, all while remaining in the Stowville mode. The F-35B is designed to land aboard United States Navy amphibious ships via a vertical landing. This type of landing requires precise pilot corrections to speed, altitude, lineup, and deceleration in order to land the aircraft within an area only 50 feet wide.
Cause you're a sky full of stars. I'm gonna give you my heart. Cause you're a sky, cause you're a sky.
We would like to acknowledge the hard work and dedication of all the Marines and sailors of BMFA-2 502, without whom this demonstration would not be possible. Another thank you to the greater Portland area for supporting your United States Marine Corps F-35B squadrons. Will demonstrate the 5th generation advanced flight control laws as he prepares to execute the pedal turn. Watch as the F-35 uses a high G pull to pure nose high, followed by an inverted pull to enter the pedal turn. The pilot will display how he can rapidly orient the nose around in any direction as the aircraft looks as if it is falling through the sky. Folks, if you haven't gotten a picture or video of the F-35B yet, here's another chance. D-Tip setting up the F-35B for a spectacular photo pass coming in from the right. D-Tip is now converting the aircraft into the Stowville mode to return back in front of the crowd in a hover. You will notice several doors opening on the aircraft. A large door on the top of the aircraft, just behind the canopy, is the upper lift fan door. This is the intake for the horizontally mounted forward lift fan. Opposite this door, on the bottom of the aircraft, you can see the lower lift fan doors, which are the exhaust for the lift fan. You'll also see the doors at the rear of the aircraft, which open to allow the main engine exhaust nozzle to rotate down. Major Sanchez is now positioning the aircraft for a deceleration to hover the aircraft right here at Show Center. The entire weight of the aircraft will be supported by the thrust from the lift fan, main engine, and roll control nozzles, generating 40,000 pounds of thrust. This capability to conduct a vertical landing operations is what allows the F-35B to operate from amphibious ships and provides additional flexibility for operations in austere environments. As you can see, is accelerating from its hover to set up for a rolling vertical landing, which is designed to stop the F-35 in the shortest possible distance, all while remaining in the Stowville mode. The F-35B is designed to land aboard United States Navy amphibious ships via a vertical landing. This type of landing requires precise pilot corrections to speed, altitude, lineup, and deceleration in order to land the aircraft within an area only 50 feet wide.
Cause you're a sky full of stars. I'm gonna give you my heart. Cause you're a
We would like to acknowledge the hard work and dedication of all the Marines and sailors of BMFA 502, without whom this demonstration would not be possible. Another thank you to the greater Portland area for supporting your United States Marine Corps F-35B squadrons.